In the modern geopolitical landscape of South Asia, the threat of ballistic missiles represents an existential danger to national security. India resides in a highly volatile neighborhood, flanked by nuclear-armed adversaries with rapidly expanding arsenals of missiles. With the advent of high-speed delivery platforms, a missile launched from neighboring territories can strike major cities within minutes. This compressed reaction window leaves no margin for human error, requiring automated, split-second defense capabilities. To counter this, the Defense Research and Development Organization, or DRDO, embarked on a journey to create a strategic shield. The primary goal was to construct a multi-layered ballistic missile defense system capable of intercepting any incoming warhead. This system would operate in multiple altitudes, neutralizing threats both in outer space and within the dense atmosphere. A comprehensive missile defense shield requires advanced tracking radars, mission control centers, and highly agile interceptors. The development began under absolute secrecy, laying the foundation for one of India's most complex military engineering programs. Today, we dive deep into the evolution of India's BMD, from its early testing phases to the monumental achievements of Phase 2. Launched in the late 1990s, Phase 1 of the Indian Ballistic Missile Defense Program focused on basic atmospheric threats. The architecture was designed as a double-layered shield to engage hostile targets at different altitudes and ranges. The outer layer, known as the Prithvi Air Defense or PAD, was engineered for high-altitude exo-atmospheric interceptions. Operating at altitudes between 50 to 80 kilometers, PAD was designed to destroy incoming missiles in space. The inner layer, named the Advanced Air Defense or AAD, was a terminal endo-atmospheric interceptor. Operating at altitudes up to 30 kilometers, AAD engaged targets that managed to slip past the outer space shield. In November 2006, India conducted its first successful BMD test when a PAD missile intercepted a target. This milestone made India the fourth nation in the world to successfully develop an indigenous anti-ballistic missile system. Subsequent tests validated the AAD interceptor, demonstrating high precision and hit-to-kill capabilities against tactical targets. Phase 1 was successfully declared operational, establishing a protective dome over key strategic regions in India. An interceptor is only as good as the system that guides it. This is where the radar network plays a vital role. The primary sensor for early warning and fire control is the indigenously developed Swordfish long-range tracking radar. Derived initially from Israel's Green Pine radar, Swordfish was heavily upgraded with advanced Indian electronic modules. The early variants of Swordfish could detect and track targets with a tiny radar cross-section up to 800 kilometers. Over the years, DRDO integrated gallium nitride, or GaN, transmit-receive modules to significantly boost its power. This upgrade created the Super Swordfish, extending the detection and tracking range beyond 1,500 kilometers. Swordfish can track hundreds of high-speed targets simultaneously, calculating their exact trajectories in real time. This data is beamed to the Mission Control Center, which serves as the automated brain of the BMD network. The Mission Control Center automatically assigns target priorities, evaluates launch windows, and commands the interceptors. This seamless synchronization of tracking, command, and launch happens within seconds, minimizing reaction latency. As adversaries developed faster, longer-range missiles, Phase 1 capabilities needed to be dramatically enhanced. Phase 2 of the BMD program was initiated to counter intermediate-range and intercontinental ballistic missiles. This phase introduced two completely new hypersonic interceptors, the AD-1 and the AD-2 missiles. The AD-1 is a two-stage, solid-propelled missile designed to operate in both endo and low exo-atmospheric zones. It is equipped with an advanced indigenous seeker, allowing it to lock onto targets traveling at hypersonic speeds. The AD-2 interceptor focuses on deep space, exo-atmospheric targets, intercepting warheads outside the atmosphere. These missiles travel at speeds exceeding Mach 6, allowing them to engage incoming targets with immense kinetic energy. The culmination of Phase 2 development occurred in the spectacular consecutive flight tests of June 2026. Conducted from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island, these tests successfully validated the entire Phase 2 architecture. The interceptors engaged multiple simulated targets, representing intermediate-range ballistic threats with absolute precision. The successful June 2026 trials confirmed that India has established an operational, long-range defense shield. With Phase 2 fully validated, India became one of the few nations possessing an operational shield against intermediate-range missiles. Even as Phase 2 enters production, DRDO is already looking towards the next generation of threats under Phase 3. The primary focus of Phase 3 is to counter modern maneuverable hypersonic glide vehicles. Unlike standard ballistic missiles, hypersonic gliders travel within the atmosphere, changing direction to evade defenses. Phase 3 will also address multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, or MIRVs, which deploy multiple warheads. To counter these, DRDO is researching new interceptors, internally referred to as ADAH and ADAM. These advanced interceptors will feature even higher speeds, greater maneuverability, and multi-warhead interception systems. Phase 3 will heavily integrate space-based sensors for early warning, detecting launches immediately from orbit. High-altitude drones and satellite networks will track low-flying hypersonic threats and stream real-time data. Additionally, direct energy weapons like high-power lasers are being researched for terminal phase boost destruction. By combining hypersonic interceptors, space sensors, and laser technologies, Phase 3 will create an impenetrable shield. The successful development of a multi-layered BMD system fundamentally alters the strategic balance in Asia. It mitigates the threat of nuclear blackmail, ensuring that India's command structures can survive a first strike. This survival capability reinforces India's no first-use policy by guaranteeing a devastating retaliatory response. It reduces the pressure on leadership to launch preemptive strikes during a crisis, promoting strategic stability. The technological spin-offs from the BMD program are also benefiting other sectors of Indian aerospace development. From advanced radar systems to rocket propellants, the indigenization effort has created a robust industrial ecosystem. It stands as a testament to the dedication of Indian scientists who overcame strict international technology denial regimes. As India looks towards the future, its ballistic missile defense shield stands as a silent sentinel of peace. A shield forged in technology, protecting the skies and securing the nation's path to prosperity. The journey of DRDO and the BMD program continues, showing the world India's commitment to self-reliance and defense excellence.